What's up, everybody? So you want a crypto? I'm Joe. Today we're going to clear up yesterday's video and try to make this really concise and an efficient video on the process. So what you're going to be doing, I said you're going to wrap and unwrap, right? And I guess that's a little confusing, and I can see that. So what you're going to need to effectively make this happen is you're going to need to have some sort of a fiat on-ramp to get USDC or Ethereum. You're going to need to have something like a KuCoin or CoinTiger, BuyTrue if you want to get UBSN. KuCoin is probably your best bet for getting the UBX, the ERC20 version. And you'll need a UBX account where you will set up and create a UBX and an Ethereum wallet. So we start by going to UBX. We're just going to do USDT across these because most of the UBSN stuff is all in USDT. So we go and we bought. Now we need to remember that there's going to be minimums. The minimum to wrap is 100,000. The minimum to unwrap is 300,000. So when we're buying on KuCoin, we want to buy a minimum of 300,000. And then I believe there's going to be an Ethereum fee for the transfer on the Ethereum network between the ERC20 tokens. And then there will be a 30,000 UBX gas fee on the UBX network, roughly. And I know that when you're doing the gas fee, sometimes if you refresh it or if it looks like it's exceptionally high, try the transaction again. And you'll see I've done it a couple times where gas fees vary dramatically. So click it a couple times and see how that goes. But all right, so now we've bought our UBX ERC20 on KuCoin. We're going to take that over here and we're going to go ahead, and this is what our wallet will look like once we've set up an Ethereum and a UBX wallet. So now that we have our UBX ERC20 and we want to put those in here because we're going to get airdrops, and then maybe we're eventually going to put that into the Make Me Money UB Stake staking to get even more rewards, something for another video. But what we'll do is we're going to want to unwrap those the minimum of 300,000 UBX ERC20s that we got on, we're going to say KuCoin, and put those. It's going to be a 1-to-1 conversion from the wrapped ERC20 version to the UBX T10 native coin. And that's what you need to get those. So you will use this one-time address. Again, same thing right here. If you want to wrap and send them from a T10 native coin UBX to an ERC20 version of UBX that's been wrapped to go onto the Ethereum network, then you will need to wrap that right here. So here's your ERC, and you'll go, and that's where your CDR, you'll get the one-time address that you'll send into there. Then you'll get an ERC20 version deposited into your Ethereum wallet. That's the version that you can send on, right? And that would be in here. And the Ethereum wallet has room where you can add tokens. Any of the terms, service agreement stuff that you see will give you this form right here. And it says law tokens. The law token is the original silent notary token. After this, it was changed to SNTR, which was an ERC20. And then became UBX, which was an ERC20. And then the UBX that's now the native T10 and ERC wrapped version. And then now the full circle back to the UBSN ERC20, which is basically the same thing as the old silent notary, right? It's a lot of the same copy and paste in the white paper and the agreements and stuff like that. So it's been around since like 2019. Here is your UBX price chart. We see we jumped up. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this dip back down right away. I think a lot of it was just the hype over getting some marketing in the future, some just hearing, all of these that we're having some projects come and stuff like that. That gave us a little pump. I'm not sure we're quite ready to really blast off with this yet until we hear names and we see some money coming in from these actual projects. So something to keep in mind. Now, when it comes to silent notary and putting that into the UBX, I have a question, and that is, unless you are using that for the utility of the silent notary application, which is in the UBX right here, unless you're using this, why are you sending it over there? What is your, these are things that you should be asking yourself. So why are you into UBSN? Are you looking at it for something that's just going to pump If that's the case, then maybe leaving it on the exchange for a little bit until they work out some of, like right here, redesign of the UBX wallet, adding gas limit, improving user experience. That's Q4 2021. Redesign of the Explorer user interface, Q1 2022. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be upgraded, changed, and stuff like that throughout this. And unless you're actually trying to find the function, utility, or whatever of the UBSN on the network, you might be better just to leave it on the exchange for a little while. Just not financial advice, just an opinion. Now, the UBX itself, I understand completely, because now when you bring that over, what you need is you bring your million. I think you got to have more than $1 million, so that would be 1,000,001. Don't forget about the fee, the 30,000 UBX fee to do stuff. So maybe aim a little bit higher than 1 million if you want to make sure you're getting those, right? And then do know that it's only 10%, or the 0.1% compounding daily is for 2021. In 2022, that will drop to 0.068% daily, and then the next year it will be 0.5. So you'll lose 32% the first year and then 50% after the second year of the initial staking compound value, right? Return. Okay, so I think that maybe that should have cleared things up a little bit better. Once again, just in a conclusion summary wrap up, you have an ERC20 version that you want to bring to the UBX network through the UBX super app. You will have a UBX wallet, an Ethereum wallet. Depending on which way you want to go with that, you will either wrap or unwrap. Wrapping is turning it back into the Ethereum. You will pay Ethereum gas fees when you are sending from Ethereum wallet to Ethereum wallet, just like any other Ethereum transaction. If you want to unwrap, now you are bringing it to the native UBX network. You will pay UBX fees, which I believe is 30,000. I'm pretty sure it is. And if it's wrong, leave me a comment. All right, I think that's it. Hopefully this one was better for you. Cheers.